Oh boy, man, things is getting icky. So he says that Epstein introduced her to Trump. She says it's not true. She's suing for $1 billion. And he's saying he ain't retracting nothing or apologizing for nothing. Let's get into this, shall we? Check out these clips I got here.
So there's another story popping out there, and it involves the First Lady, and it involves Hunter Biden. So apparently...
Remember how I told you how a lot of things in black culture filter into every other part of American culture and world culture? He would have never said that 20 years ago. He would have. They would have. No news anchor would have ever said that. No white news anchor would have never said that, and a black one wouldn't have said it because they would have felt that was street slang that they shouldn't be saying at the job.
Biden was talking, and he suggested that Epstein is the one who introduced Melania and Donald Trump to one another here in New York City, and they say this is not true. We met in 1998 at a Fashion Week party in New York City.
Okay.
Here's the statement on behalf of the lawyer for the First Lady. Failure to comply. She wants him to retract the statement, okay? Failure to comply will leave Mrs. Trump in no choice but to pursue any and all legal rights and remedies available to her to recover the overwhelming financial and reputational harm that you have caused her to suffer. They call this extremely salacious. Retract it now. And I think Hunter Biden was on a YouTube show just yesterday, perhaps, and he said in response,
no. Yeah, F that. Yeah.
Does he pull the words back?
Well, there's in the notice letter they said they'll be seeking $1 billion, and I can say right now without discovery he doesn't have it. That's a lot of payments that he would have to move, and their value has gone down dramatically since his father left office. The fact is that the First Lady has succeeded in getting.
This is wild. He don't care and he ain't scared, huh?
Multiple news outlets to retract this story. They really go after the source, this author named Wolf, who's been repeatedly challenged in terms of the accuracy of things that he has written about the Trump family, the Trump administration. Hunter Biden is known to be in tough financial straits. He was suing people left and right, including for defamation, as sort of a scorched earth approach when his father was president. He's abandoned many of those lawsuits, and the reason cited is he doesn't have any money to pay his lawyers. So this is not exactly welcome news for Hunter Biden.
I guess he's broke.
Michael Wolff is the author to whom you are referring, who got into some deep water during Trump 1.0. We'll see if the pursuit continues. My guess is yes, unless you get a retraction from Hunter Biden, but we'll see in time.
What is going to happen with this? Okay, now I found this earlier. Let's check.
The day of presidential litigation has arrived. It's lawsuit time. In my hand is a legal demand letter addressed to Mr. Hunter Biden from the First Lady of the United States, demanding a retraction of Channel 5's video called Hunter Biden Returns, in which Mr. Biden here makes some speculative comments about the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, Melania Trump, and Donald Trump. He didn't make these claims out of nowhere. They come from another journalist named Michael Wolff, who is a biographer that actually spoke to Jeffrey Epstein. But now here we are. And I've got $1 billion doc.
See, I don't know whether Epstein actually introduced her to him or not at that event or whatever. I think the problem with that is, see, you can be, like I said, you can know somebody, you can hang with somebody that's into some nefarious things. But I guess the insinuation of it, the way it's worded, is like, well, he's the one to introduce her to him, almost as if there was something, you know what I mean, not right, or it kind of insinuates something to say that. And like I said, I don't know whether he did or didn't, but it's just with the whole climate around Epstein right now, and they still ain't released nothing yet, and him saying it, This is
document in my hands because Mrs. Trump is seeking $1 billion in damages if we don't take the video down, and if Hunter here doesn't issue a formal apology to Mrs. Trump. So now we're here maybe to give you the platform to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
Fuck that. That's not gonna happen.
well, there it is. He ain't seem nervous. He ain't seem scared in any way, shape, or form about it. From what I hear, he basically got it. He didn't know firsthand. He heard it from that author, Jeff Wolf or whatever. So I'm trying to see what they gonna do because, Trump doesn't seem like the type to back down with a situation like this, but who knows? Maybe, people calling each other's bluffs. I'm wondering, I'm curious. I want to know what's going to happen. Now, what do you think? Do you think that he did introduce her or not? And does it matter? More importantly, does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Because someone that, like I said, they could be into something. They could introduce you to someone that you end up married. That doesn't mean that there's anything bad about you or your marriage or your wife or, interesting. Still waiting on them files though. 10 million subscribers.